Almost ready for first pitch of Game 2 here between the Phillies and the Mets. 7:15 first pitch, and the Philadelphia Phillies try and get win number 90 on the season.
And there is Jose Quintana getting ready for his final start of the year.
Every starting pitcher would love to do this, but if you take a couple of the starts out from Quintana, Philadelphia's last start in Atlanta, his ERA is 2.5.
3-2 coming, and Schwarber takes strike 3 call. Fastball in the inside corner. Schwarber was called out on strikes by Quinn Walcott twice in the first game. Called out on strikes by DJ Rayburn to start the second game.
Good inside corner strike right there. That's a nasty pitch.
Broke his back. Ground ball to shortstop. Lindor shuffles to his right, and his throw will not get there in time. I would think that's going to be a base hit for Trey, who now has now hit it 4 in a row.
You see him hit it off the end of the bat. Bat kind of explodes, but Turner was off to the races.
Bohm flies one to shallow right. Long run in for Stewart coming toward the line. And he gets there to make the catch. 2 out.
Turner holds on at first. And that'll bring up Nick Castellanos.
Hit on the ground to third. Beatty's got it. Goes the short way and gets the force. And that ends the inning. That's come to bat with no score.
And Michael Plasmeyer, who just arrived not too long ago, last pitched September 20th, went 5 innings and 4 hits.
Into the air down the left field line. Pache is over. Not a lot of room in foul territory. No matter, though, he makes the catch. And 1 away. Ground ball over to second. Sosa's up with it. And 2 quick outs. And that'll bring Pete Alonso up. Fly ball right center field. Pretty well hit, but Rojas is into the alley. And on the track at the wall makes the catch. Boy, did that ball travel.
He's got some power.
Wow. 1, 2, 3 go the Mets. We're going to the second. Edmundo Sosa will lead things off for the Phillies.
Lindor batting .255 with 30 homers, 96 runs batted in. He went 1 out of 3 in the opener.
On the ground toward the middle. Turner flashes over to get it. Sidearm throw is offline, and Lindor is safe at first. Boy, Turner's had a very rough year at shortstop. That's his 23rd error, if indeed they score it that way.
Could be a home hooker. You never know. He threw it underhanded, and the ball sinks into the line, into the runner.
Little ground ball to the right side. Plasmeyer off the mound. Handles it well. Gets the out at first. Lindor moves up to second.
1 man away, and Brett Beatty coming up. First round draft pick.
And it's pulled into right field. A base hit. Around third comes Lindor heading home. Castellanos' throw to the plate will not be in time. It's cut off. Beatty with an RBI single against the left-hander, and the Mets lead 1-0.
Nice at bat by Beatty.
Now Francisco Alvarez.
That's drilled to deep left field by Alvarez, and that's going to go way out of here. Alvarez with a 2-run bomb, his 24th home run, and it's 3-0 New York. Well, that's an emphatic way to snap an over. For about 1,000,000 miles.
Mets up on the Phillies 3-0. Rafael Ortega leading off.
Up to the left center, a base hit for Ortega, so he's got his second hit of the doubleheader.
Again, this brings up Ronnie Mauricio.
But he drills one to deep left field. Back goes Pache. He'll watch it bounce up against the wall. Digging for third is Ortega. He'll be stopped there. And Mauricio into second. The ball gets loose. Ortega breaks to the plate, and he scores. 4-0 New York. A double for Mauricio. And when the Phillies let the ball bounce around, Ortega stole an extra run.
Another indifferent play from Trey Turner.
Plasmeyer has hit 2 Mets on consecutive pitches, and the bases are loaded.
2 outs now, and here comes Francisco Alvarez.
And he hits another one deep to left. Forget that one. That's way out of here. Alvarez with a grand slam. Have yourself a night, Francisco Alvarez. 2-run homer in the second, and his first career grand slam in the third, and it's 8-0 New York.
You can just tell he was locked in on Plasmeyer.
It's a beautiful day for a ball game.
So Stubbs is safe on an E3.
And that'll put a man aboard for Johan Rojas.
Line drive, base hit it to right field. Stubbs on his way to third. The throw to third, not in time. On his way to second is Rojas, and he'll get there. So second and third for the Phillies with 1 man down.
There's Christian Pache with 2 on.
Line drive, base hit it to left field. That'll score 1. They'll put the stop sign on for Rojas. It's an RBI for Pache, and the Phillies are on the board. It's an 8-1 game.
First and third for the Phillies with 1 out. Here's Kyle Schwarber.
And a high fly ball in deep right field. It is gone off the facing of the second deck. It's a career high 47 home runs for Kyle Schwarber. It's an 8-4 game.
power. Never ceases to amaze.
Here's Mauricio, switch hitter, batting right.
Broken back grounder by Mauricio goes up the middle for his second hit of the game.
It's a 1-out single for Mauricio.
Couple of hits right-handed here against Plasmeyer for Mauricio.
And here's Francisco Lindor.
That's driven deep to left by Lindor. Back toward the wall goes Pache, and it's out of here. Francisco Lindor with a 2-1 homer, his 31st of the year.
The Mets take a 10-4 lead on their third home run of the night.
Alvarez draws the leadoff walk here in the bottom of the fifth. It'll bring up DJ Stewart.
He gets a breaking ball, hits it off the first base bag. It rolls into foul ground. Alvarez to third. Stewart digging for second. Sliding after it is Sosa. It's a double off the cushion for DJ Stewart.
Oh, took a funny bounce.
It hit something. It was going to go foul.
Yes.
And then it hit something and came right and handcuffed Wilson.
Here's Locastro.
And Locastro laces one into left for a base hit. That'll bring in Alvarez. Stewart stops at third. Tim Locastro with an RBI single, just his second run batted into the season. It's 11-4.
So Turner is hit by a pitch.
Turner is finally down there at first base.
So now Castellanos, 1 on, 1 out.
Reaches out, pokes it off the glove of Garrett, and that's going to be a base hit for Castellanos. Garrett thought he had it and was going to turn 2. He's thinking, I got a double play here.
Yeah, he was making a throw before he caught the baseball.
And now first and second.
Here's Wilson.
Fly ball hit to shallow left. On comes Locastro, and he gets there to make the catch to retire Wilson.
For the Phillies, no runs on a hit, and 1 hit batter. 2 were left.
Well, we go to the ninth inning. The Mets 3 outs from a doubleheader sweep. They lead here 11-4. Drew Smith will come on to pitch the ninth inning for New York.
Thus the Phillies are down to their final out.
Brings Alec Bohm to the plate.
And he popped it up right near the mound. Beatty's calling for it, and the ball game is over. Mets sweep a doubleheader from the Phillies. Francisco Alvarez with his first career grand slam, one of his 2 home runs. He drove in 6, and the Mets pummeled the Phillies in the nightcap 11-4.